been quite interesting. So I was on Gen X Gaming and I was checking out one of his videos, and I have to do a rant on this. So I watched a video where he was talking about Game Pass in particular. Now, the reason why we're having this discussion is because I kind of gotta hold people accountable for their actions. Well, not just accountable for their actions, just try to help them understand. You see where I'm getting at? So we're gonna do this. So like I said, I was on Gen X Gamer, and he was talking about Game Pass, and that's ultimately what we're talking about is his take, because ultimately it was a bad take. Um, and I don't have anything against Gen X Gamer. I think he's a decent person, and I'm not trying to create drama. I do gotta take kind of when someone has a bad take, they have a bad take. So, um, and I know he doesn't think what was it? His problem is he doesn't think that.
Hello, humans, and welcome to another episode of 10X Gamer. Here we are in another morning vlog, another morning drive.
Okay, so pretty much
Hello, humans, and welcome to another episode of 10X Gamer.
I'm gonna rewatch this. So I'm.
Xbox Game Pass done enough to earn a raise, right? Have they done enough to earn a wage increase?
First off, so he doesn't like the fact that the price increased. To be honest, everyone kind of expected it coming. And the reasoning for this is, yes, Activision Blizzard, Call of Duty. When you got a big AAA title like Call of Duty that makes as much money as Call of Duty, and you put it onto your service, you got to make that money back. I don't know about you, but that's it's almost $70 billion that they spent on Activision Blizzard. That's a lot of fucking cheddar. It's a lot of fucking money, man. And that's what I'm getting at, okay? You just had a really bad take, and I get it. People have bad takes. I had to give the video a dislike, and I'm trying to help you out a little bit. The average person is actually very okay with Game Pass. I've got my money's worth. Most people do. There's a lot of games. You tried saying that there was no games on the service when there's a shit ton of games on the service. Like, I could literally go down the list. And, have you given any of these games a try? You said there's no games that look exciting. Fable, one of the best game franchises they've had. You're undermining that franchise completely. That's a big deal to have that game make a return after almost over 10 years. Actually, I think it's closer to 15. So, no, it's more than that. It's been a while. It's been a really long time. But, anyways, to have that franchise make its return after all this time is kind of great. I do have one concern, and that is the Playground Games is doing it, but I give them the benefit of the doubt. Give them a shot. If they do good, great. If they don't, shit. Oh well. Anyways, as I was saying, and that's the thing. It really is. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt with this video, and I don't think you had a good take here. I think this was a really bad take. Because you got to remember, not just you play Game Pass. There's a bunch of people that play Game Pass. If I remember right, the service has got I don't remember how much off the top of my head. How many subscribers does Game Pass have?
Here is information from Wikipedia.
Okay, so 34 million people. You're telling me all 34 million people didn't get their money's worth? That's what I'm saying here. Okay, you may think that people don't like the service, but we do like the service. I can tell you right now, as playing, I own a Series X. I play on a Series X. Like, I am very happy with my Game Pass, and I've definitely got my money's worth. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't think it's that. Like, I the way they advertised the tier system was a little bad, but at the same time, I don't think Game Pass is all that bad. I don't. I think $20 is fine, especially when you're getting games that are normally $60 to $70 anyways. You know, how much is a Call of Duty? A brand new fucking Call of Duty. Look, go to the Microsoft store or go to the PlayStation store. Go to the Windows store. Go to Steam. Look how much Modern Warfare 3 is. It's not cheap. It's definitely not cheap. It's a $60 to $70 game. But that's what I'm getting at. It's not that, because the service is good, and to have access to all these games that come out, plus you got day one access. So when a game comes out, there's a lot of games that come out day one on Game Pass. So you are getting brand new games pretty much every month, and you're saying it's a bad service. Not to mention, you have a slew of games coming out, including Indiana Jones that comes out just this year. You know, you've got a lot of games coming to Game Pass. So saying that isn't warranted the $20 boost, I disagree on that. I think that, yes, they were going to have to cope the costs of buying a $68 billion purchase, which is Activision Blizzard. And they had to also, on top of that, cope the cost of making games. So you got more developers, you got to develop more games, so you need more money. And if you didn't notice, they penny pinch when it comes to Microsoft. Microsoft doesn't give them that much money to spend, to use. So they have to be more spending conscious. Makes sense? So pretty much they have to be careful of what they spend their money on. They got to think before they just buy. And that's how it goes. That's how it works. But that's what I'm getting at. So why do you say that it's not worth anything? Because it's not worth anything to you, doesn't mean it's not worth anything to other people. You have access to over 200. I don't even know the amount that's sitting on Game Pass. Okay, let's we can get that information too. And if you attack me, I really don't care, because there's not really any room for you to attack me, because it's not like I'm attacking you. I'm just calling you out on bad take. How many games are on Game Pass? So you tell me nobody exactly knows? Oh, that's great. Okay, so PC Game Pass has got 400 games, with new games added monthly and access to day one. So, that's a lot of games that you have access to And the one you're talking about is the Game Pass Ultimate. That's the one that's $20. That includes Xbox Game Pass, console, PC, or Ultimate. The thing is, like I said, Ultimate is the better deal because you're getting not just Game Pass for your console, but you're getting it for PC as well. So you're pretty much paying. You're getting double the value as it is. So let's say you got to work a gaming PC and you don't have money to be buying games every week. Well, you got Game Pass still, right? Well, you got games. It's not like you don't have games to play on your gaming PC. No. And Gen X. Okay, Gen X gamer. It's just that's what it is. It's a bad take. Um, I do have a PC at home. Um, it's a really bad take, is what you had there. That's what I'm getting at. Game Pass is worth the purchase, and that's what I'm getting at. I pay for Game Pass Ultimate because, well, I get Game Pass on my Xbox. It pays for my online, so I don't have to worry about that. And it pays for PC Game Pass. Interesting. So it pays for quite a bit there. I have no problem with the $20 increase. Has no games? That's a lie, dude. Xbox has a lot of games. Actually, right now, if you want to talk about who's got games, it's going to be Xbox. PlayStation's doesn't have shit coming out for the next 2 years. Xbox has got all the games coming out for the next 2 years. They've got a game coming out almost every month. We just had Flintlock come out this month. No exclusives. Dude, we're moving to an age where exclusives don't mean anything anyways. PlayStation isn't going to have exclusives much longer. The only one that's going to have any exclusivity is Nintendo, and a lot of times people pirate those games too. Xbox has been nominated for Game of the Year, and for a Game of the Year for a long time. That's not what they're worried about. They're worried about giving you the best value for what you're purchasing. So, my personal game of the year last year wasn't a DLC or a remaster. It was Starfield. Here's the kicker. You got to realize, Spider-Man, which was a glorified DLC, was up for Game of the Year. Resident Evil 4, which was a remaster, was up for Game of the Year. I don't trust the Game of the Year showcase anymore. I don't give a fuck if he rants about me, dude. I'm not doing the drama anymore. No, it wasn't. But it was the better game of the bunch. And to be honest, this is the thing. It was a new title, not something that was, oh, here's a new DLC, but we're going to call it a new game. Here's a remaster of a remaster. Yeah, I'm just glad Baldur's Gate got it because neither one of them deserved it. They didn't even deserve to be nominated. It wasn't boring, dude. People who do not like gameplay thought it was boring. People who like to be drugged through a game and being told what to do thought it was boring. So if you're going to try to defend PlayStation here, there's not really any room to do so. PlayStation sucks, dude. Like, seriously. We do not promote the PSG here, my guy. Get the fuck out of here. All right. So if you guys, I'm going to tell you guys right now, we're moving on from the drama. So if you're going to bring the drama into my streams, you're going to get banned. There's no question about it. PSG is not allowed here. Neither is the stalker. It just ain't happening. What's my gamer score? You got to think about two different accounts, dude. I had an account that I had for years since I was like 16 that had over, was it 50,000 before it got hacked? No, my email got hacked into it and the account was locked. And then my current account is sitting almost 40. Anyways, as I was saying, that's what I'm getting at. So Game Pass is worth the money. It gives you quite a bit. And I don't know why you made this bad take. And I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. Okay? But a bad take's a bad take. And you have to accept this, Gen X. Accept that it is a bad take. Or maybe it isn't to you. Because maybe you don't get a value out of Game Pass. And that's fine. It's not going to be for everyone. I don't expect games to cater to everyone. I expect them to offer something for everyone. Not just offer something for one specific type of person, but for everyone. Offer a game that every person would like. They got action-adventure. They've got open worlds. They've got RPGs, MMOs. There's a lot of games. And that's what I'm getting at. You got survival. You got side-scrollers. Indie games. I was actually just playing Pal Worlds. That game is fucking fun as hell, actually. Because I got into the mood for Pal Worlds again. Okay. Yeah, I said it wasn't the highest. I had to re-earn that shit in a matter of like 2-3 years. It's been I've had to work on that shit for a while. So 29,000 gamer score for the last 2 to 3 years is not bad. What real question? And what about it? %. There's a lot of achievements that are hard to get your hand do. A lot of times I have to go back to the game later on and figure out how to do that achievement. Jeez, what the fuck, man? Plus, a lot of the games I play aren't exactly short. Yeah, it's free to play. Okay, congratulations. You want a cookie? Look at the hours I've spent on those games. You're just going to the achievements. The amount of hours I've spent in a lot of those games is it's nuts. Plus, you got to remember, there's DLCs, things like that. Sometimes I don't pay for the DLCs. I don't always pay for DLCs. It's not my thing. So if I don't like the game, I'm not going to pay for the DLC. Fuck that shit. Like, it's just not worth it to me. Anyways, so back to the topic. So, that's what I'm getting at. Game Pass offers quite a bit. You just have to find it. Made to 10%. I had to. What? Okay, you want to push this? Okay, congratulations. Enjoy your little. Oh, whatever you're trying to do here, Matt. Oh wait, you're shoebox, aren't you? So why the fuck you jumped on my chat, shoebox? You know you're not allowed here. Because I know it's you that pushes my game. It was one of the people that pushed my gamer score and question things when they don't look at the hours. That is really where it matters. Wrong. What do you mean by wrong? You're not the actual Nexus Gaming. That's what I'm saying, dude. See, YouTube allows people to make alts and pretend like there's someone else. That's a cold hard truth. Yes, ma'am. I never finished any games. That's not true. I beat Fallout 4 multiple times. I know the story by like the back of my hand. Fallout 4. On top of that, I beat the Mass Effect franchise. The list goes on, dude. I beat these games. Main profile. Do realize that this is a profile I had to remake, right? Because the other one is locked. You're really smart, aren't you? 100% on my current profile. Again, it's not about the fucking gamer score anymore, dude. Yeah, it's a nice touch. It says, hey, I did this, but that's all it is. It doesn't show the hours you put in. There's a lot of games that the achievements don't even show up for. There's games that I've played that have no achievements. There's even games that I don't get achievements because I use a simple gun mod or this or that. That's what I'm saying, dude. Look at the hours put into the game itself rather than the fucking gamer score. But you're not too bright, are you? Yep. You are PSG. You are... We already know who you are. You are Matt, dude. Get the fuck out of here. We're done with your guys' shit. Like, just let us move the fuck on. Like, this just ain't happening. So, you show up in this chat, you're gonna get removed. I'm done with it. That's why I don't respond to you guys anymore. That's why I haven't been responding. I'm done. I didn't respond to the last night's stream, and I'm not gonna respond to anything else. It just ain't happening. It's not worth my time. It ain't worth my energy. I've got what's called a life. All right. Well, it looks like we're going to have to bring up shoebox files because I don't want to, but we're going to see what he fucking did. And see how fucking scummy this man really is. Since he wants to show up in my chat with a bunch of alts.
That's what I want to talk about today. Guys, this
Okay, there's nothing here. Failed again, dude. Get the fuck out of my chat. This has nothing to do with you. This stream has nothing to do with you. Like, stay the fuck out of here. Anyways. So, that's what I'm getting at. You know, Gen X, you had a bad take. And that's all it is. Like I said, I'm not attacking you. And I'm not going to, bring things in that have nothing to do with a bad take. I'm just going to call it a bad take. We, like I said, we don't do the drama shit anymore. We just call out bad takes. No, I'm not, Albert. Anyways, that's it for today, for this stream. I just wanted to get my take on the video because I watched it, and I just wanted to get my take for you guys. I know I'm good. Plus, nobody wants Albert for president. That would be a nightmare. And it's very simple. Why? Help me make peace. What do you mean? I don't give a shit. I don't want peace with Dean TV, dude. I don't care what he says or does. I'm not responding. That's what that is, dude. I could care less. It doesn't bug me. Like, I do not give peace to scumbags. I'm not okay with people who think suicide is, push people to suicide. Like, fuck that shit. Yeah, that ain't happening. I don't care. Like, are you kidding me? He supports a channel that docks my entire family. He made sexual remarks to my sister. He, hell, the guy he pushes docks the minor. Also, that guy also raped a 2-year-old child, but we're not going to get into that. Increase the peace, dude. I'm personally at peace. So, nah, that ain't happening. Anyways, we're ending the stream here, guys. Thank you guys for joining us here today. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. If you guys did, smash that like, subscribe, push that bell for notifications so you're notified when content goes live. Also, I want to mention, so if yeah. Also, guys, keep in mind the PSG is not allowed here. Drama is not allowed here anymore. We're done with the drama. Yeah, I will call people on bad takes. That's bad takes. It's me calling someone on a bad take. It's not starting any drama. It's just me being honest with that person, like we did here on the stream. Yeah, dude. We don't do it here. Period. Just don't bring up Cody Bell. Don't be a part. I think I'm hoping you're not actually Albert, because trust me, if I knew you were actually Albert, you would have been removed already. So, anyways, and that's what I'm getting at. You know, we don't do the drama anymore. We're on to bigger and better things. Well, that's what gets you banned, boy. As I was saying, so it's nice to move on. We're focusing on other things. I could care less what the PSG or the stalker says, and we're moving on. Currently, I'm not home, so there won't be. I might do the streams this week, but they would be pretty much silent. I wouldn't be responding to chats, and it would just be gameplay. Which I don't know if I'm going to. I may even just say fucking take a break. I was thinking about taking a week off. So, plus I'm picking up a new PC this week as well. So, be kind of interesting, right? But guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining us here today. I hope you enjoyed this content. Now, if you did, why don't you smash that like, subscribe, push that bell for notifications so you're notified when content goes live. Also, don't forget to go check out our sponsor. Go to w.gg. Use code American Gamer to get 10% off your entire purchase. Again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining us. Until next time, stay frosty.